Hello everyone, what is up? Yash this side, and in this video we are gonna try ranking a business on Google Maps within the next 24 hours. I know this video is gonna be a kind of a challenge, and I don't know whether we will be able to do that or not, but we'll be trying that for sure. And one thing I can assure you is the stuff that we are gonna do in this video, you learn a lot. You will be able to do pretty much exact same stuff on your business as well, or on your clients, whatever and however you do that. And yeah, let's get started with this one without any further ado. Just so you know, it's 5:46 right now, and we'll end this challenge somewhere around that same time, right? Let's get started without any further ado. So I'm not sure if you have seen this video of mine or not, but this video about pretty less views, right? 600 or so. But if you see, this is the same business we are gonna work on. Few months ago it was all 20 plus, it was ranking literally nowhere. Then we did certain stuff on this business and it's ranking somewhere. It's not really ranking at the very top for a lot of terms. Let me show you how it's ranking. But this is how it's ranking right now. Does that make sense? The tool I'm using, it's SEO Utils. You can use this one too. Pretty good tool and pretty great founder, right? So this is how it's ranking right now. But if you see, most of it is still red. You want to turn certain stuff to green, and we'll see if we can do that within 24 hours. But if you see, this is how it was ranking prior, and this is how it's ranking right now, and we'll try to make it further better. Let's get started with the video without any further ado. And yeah, this video might be a bit longer. I don't know how much long it would be, but believe me, you would learn certain stuff from this. So let's get started. The first thing we will be doing is we will be auditing the GMB or Google Business Profile. See, in this video we are gonna focus only on Google Business Profile. The reason being, the websites are something, the website and stuff like that, it's gonna take certain time to crawl that, to index or reindex that part or pages, right? So we can only do certain stuff because we have got some limitations with the time. So let's start with the audit of Google Business Profile. The first thing that I look at is category, right? And let's see how you can do that too. So here I am on Google Maps, and I'm gonna do this search on Google as well and see what sort of businesses are ranking at the top, right? So if you see, these are the business, let's see Google Maps, right? And if you see, these websites or these GMBs are ranking pretty well. What I am trying to see is which particular business has got pretty less views, right? Somewhere around 20, 100, 40, maybe stuff like that, and yet ranking pretty well. You're getting a point, right? So we just need to compare it with that. So let's quickly see the categories of these businesses. So dumpster render, debris removal, okay, debris removal, demolition contractor, garbage collection service, garbage dump service, junk removal. Makes sense. I'll see this one as well. Render 722. Okay, not that much. So we can add debris removal service, I assume. Right, we'll see. Let's quickly check this one. Garbage dump service. Okay, garbage dump service is an interesting one. Okay, garbage dump service. Okay, this one could not found. Waste management service, dumpster rental, debris removal, waste management. So waste management service is something which is being shown on several ones. Let's see this one as well. Debris waste management. Yeah, so we will add waste management service as well, because that seems pretty relevant to what we offer. Waste management service, or I'm not sure about debris removal. I won't add that, but we'll just go with waste management service and we'll click on save. Now description, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna do anything with that. Now phone number, chat, nope, I'm not gonna do this as well. Social profiles, yes, if I'm having this, I will add this for sure. At the moment I don't have any, so we will have to leave it. But if you are having this, please add it to your Google Business Profile, please, right? Then coming to opening hours, I'm not sure if you saw my last video, but what we did is we actually hired an offshore call center to receive calls for this particular businesses, right? For this particular business, that particular guy whom we hired is based out of Philippines, right? And he's receiving calls, and after our calls when our client cannot pick that, right? The reason being, we don't want this to be limited, right? We don't want business hours to be somewhere on 9 to 6, 9 to 8 or stuff like that, because people do search after 5 p.m. as well. People do search at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? And we don't want to miss out on that. What we did is we hired someone. We are paying that guy for every single hour he actually talks, and plus some compensation and stuff like that. And now we are open 24 hours. We can have that here in Google Business Profile, because we do accept calls 24 hours, 7 days a week. You're getting a point, right? So that's a thing. And this is a pretty great tip. If you're a business owner and you have certain fixed business hours on your Google Business Profile, I would highly suggest you to get maybe someone who could handle after our calls for you. You can also, maybe purchase some sort of AI caller who can pick and respond to calls and set up certain, meetings and all the stuff. It's gonna make the game much easier for you. You getting a point? Special hours, nope. Amenities, I'm gonna leave this for now. Coming to photos, I do think we lack photos, so I'm gonna add that too. Let's do it. Okay, so we are done with uploading some photos. Now let's get into the other stuff. So clicking on edit products, we lag this, so we'll be doing this. Then edit services, yes. Further we are lagging it, then we'll be doing that too. Q&A, yes, another one, great. Yeah, so let's start with edit product, and then we will be going on the services, then Q&A. Now talking about products, you might ask that, yes, how do you find what sort of product do we have to add? As a business owner, you would already know what are some of the equipments, what are some of the raw materials and stuff like that in your business. I'm pretty sure you would. But if you're a marketing guy and you're watching this video, you can ask your client for that. Or the better option, and this is for business owners too, just select this, just search the keyword that you want to focus on and add any city which is bigger than where you are located right now. For instance, Phoenix is a bigger city than Austin, right? It has certain population somewhere around 1.6 million or so, compared to Austin, where the population is 980k or something along that line, so Phoenix is a bigger city, and I just searched for that, and I was able to find certain businesses ranking at the top, right? So I just search for those businesses now to find their Google Business Profile, and what do I find? Here you go. They have added certain products, right? So I'll just click on view all. 6-yard dumpster rental, 15-yard dumpster rental, 10-yard dumpster rental, and then 20-yard dumpster rental. And I'll do nothing, but I'll just copy these stuff, right? The images need to be a bit unique. You have to get your own image, but other than that, it's gonna be pretty much same. Let's quickly check this one, right? 6-yard dumpster rental. So let's copy this stuff. Product name, 6-yard dumpster rental, copied. Just give me a second. Let me copy and paste this stuff in ChatGPT so we can get a bit of unique description. Yep, so I'm just gonna copy this stuff. Sure. So create a unique description, taking inspiration from this, include entities or keywords and phrases related to our main term. Yep, so it's gonna take some time. Introducing our latest addition to our comprehensive waste management solution, the 6-yard dumpster, perfectly. Yep, I'll just go on to my GNB where it is, right? Here you go. I'll just copy and paste this, and it's done. Select the category, product category, dumpster rental. You can post a photo. At the moment, I'm gonna do that, but let's quickly do a random one, and let's just publish this. Transform your product images with AI. We can, but I'm gonna just publish it like this for now, and boom, you're done, right? You can add the next product. Let me quickly fast forward this video. So once I have added all the products, let's begin from there. And yeah, it's done. We are done posting products on our Google Business Profile. Now it's time for edit services. So it's pretty damn easy. Again, we can add services from here. What I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna go on Google and search for the stuff that I mentioned, right? And we'll do this on Google Maps instead. So dumpster rental, Phoenix, Arizona, right? So we have done that, and we'll just have to click on this. No services option over here. I don't see another services option for this one. So what are we looking at? Okay, let me tell you that. The stuff that we are looking at is services, where we can find services for these Google business profile. And it was pretty easy to find a Google business profile who is ranking pretty well, even with lesser number of reviews than their competitors, right? So for instance, Trash Daddy Dumpster Rentals, they are performing really well. So I just search for them. Sorry, it's Mac Daddy Dumpsters here. I'm not sure why, but let's do a quick search for Trash Daddy Dumpster Rental. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. We just have to click on basic audit from here, and what it will do is, what I was saying is it will do a basic audit for this business. And if you don't know, the tool I'm using is Google My Business Everywhere or GMB Everywhere. It's an absolute free tool. You don't have to pay a penny for this tool. And nope, I'm not sponsoring this video or stuff like that. I just love these guys, right, and what they're doing. So that was about that. And what I'm looking at is services, right? If I click on this, it will showcase me all the services they're having. I could have directly done that by going on the pro list URL and adding local services / pro list and then putting the business name and stuff like that, but it's gonna take time and it's gonna be a bit complex for you guys, right? I just want to make it as simple as I can. Yeah, so Trash Daddy had some issues, so we are just going with Mac Daddy here. What we are looking is what sort of services they're having, right? So what I'll do is I'll just quickly put it here, and I will just copy this stuff from here, right? And I'll just copy the stuff and go on ChatGPT. Hey, these are the services of one of my competitor, let's say, but based out of Phoenix, right? Make it for dumpster, whatever that business name is, based in Austin, Texas. And then I'm just gonna go and provide all these stuff, right? And it will do the hard part. It's gonna give me the services and their description as well. Make sense? And I'm gonna just copy these stuff, right? For instance, let's say construction debris removal. I'm just gonna copy this, click over here, dumpster, and let's add it in waste management. Construction debris removal. Yep, this is the one, right? Construction debris removal. And also this one thing, if Google is suggesting you certain services, please add that if you do that, because it's gonna help you a lot, right? It's gonna help you a ton, believe me. So I'm gonna just save, but further construction debris removal, I'm gonna add the description, right? And I'm gonna do this for all of the other services, so I'll see you after that's done. Yeah, so it's all done, and we'll just have to wait a bit, because at the moment, if you see your edit is pending review, it may take up to 1 day to be published, right? We're gonna leave this for now, and we're gonna jump onto the other stuff, that is Q&A. And if you remember, I did an audit with GMB Everywhere. This tool is further gonna give us the question and answers, and you don't even need this tool for question and answers, to be honest. It's pretty damn easy to find question and answers of your competitors, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just take these, right? I'm gonna just copy these questions and answers as well, and ask ChatGPT to kind of answer them for us, right? And ideally you have to answer it, because people are gonna actually read these stuff, right? But I don't really have much time. I hardly have 24 hours, and we have already exhausted 1 hour, so we have got 23 hours further, because I've got 2 meetings, so I'll have to cut 3 hours, right? So we have hardly gotten time, so I'm gonna just use ChatGPT as much as I can, right? I have got all these question and answers, and I'm gonna just have to kind of add these to my GMB. Right, here's the section of Q&A. I'll just have to click on ask a question and answer from there. You're getting my point. So yeah, as I was saying, you just have to click on ask a question and add from here, right? One thing that you'll see that when you add a question, Google suggesting that, hey, this could be the answer, right? This could be the part of answer from the review. And this is a great thing, because this suggests that your review has got certain words, certain keywords, entities, and stuff like that. Anyways, we are gonna post this. I'm gonna come here again. I'm gonna just add all these questions first, and then I'll answer. I'll see you in a bit. I've added all the questions. Now it's the time to add the answers, right? And it's gonna be pretty damn easy. I'll just have to go on ChatGPT again, and I'll just have to answer. One thing you have to make sure that the answer that you're posting is correct. You have to double check that, because it's gonna go public, and if it's wrong, you're gonna have pretty you might lose trust, right? Your customers might lose trust on you. So make sure that anything that you're putting on your Google business profile is absolutely correct. Make sense? Gotcha. I'll see you once I have submitted all the answers. So I am done with asking all the questions and now answering them from the owner's profile, right? So it's done now. We'll have to see what other aspects of things are we lacking, right? Now, one thing I know for sure that we are lacking backlinks right now, but we cannot do anything right now because we don't really have time for that. Even if we create backlinks, I know that it won't be crawled within an equal to 24 hours. That would impact the rankings, right? So what can we do to further impact the ranking, right? It's gonna be the second important stuff, and that is on page SEO of the homepage or the website associated with the GMB. It directly impacts the ranking, and I'm gonna do that part now. Yeah, so now we're done with the GBP sides of thing. Now we're gonna do the on-page optimization on the homepage mainly, and to be honest, on the homepage only, plus I'll be showcasing a few more stuff that we'll be doing. The only thing that I'm a bit worried about is Google might not recrawl our website within the next 24 hours. And if it doesn't happen, it's not gonna make an impact on the ranking sites of thing, right? So we'll see if we can force Google to maybe recrawl this particular website or homepage. And yeah, let's see. This is the page. I'm gonna just click on edit page and let's start with the optimization. It looks pretty well already, to be honest. We actually optimized this page last time. Yeah, I've already had a video on this. I'm not sure if you have actually checked that out, but feel free to, because that one contains a lot of stuff. In this video itself, we actually optimized this page, so we have to find what other gaps are there on the page right now. So it's gonna be a pretty hard task, but we'll do it. Right, first of all, let's see the structure or the heading structure of the website right now, and we'll compare it to the competitors we're having, and then based on that we'll make the changes. Right, let's see the headings. Right, affordable dumpster rental Austin, Texas, perfect. Welcome all welcome residential dumpster roll-off, dumpster rental Austin services, reliable stuff like that. Gotcha, makes sense. It looks pretty well, but we can change certain stuff. For instance, these are H2s, we can make them as 3s instead, and I'm gonna do that because these are already linking to the respective pages, right? They are linking to respective service pages, which is pretty good. So we have made it. Probably we have to kind of redesign a bit, I'm not gonna showcase that stuff because everyone knows that, right? We will just have to decrease the size of these texts and stuff like that. H2 perfect, H2 perfect, H2 again perfect. Austin, Texas, yep, perfect. Austin, Texas, perfect. Reliable dumpster rental, okay. Residential dumpster rental, commercial, makes sense. Affordable dumpster rental near me, yeah, makes sense. It looks already pretty good. I'll just have to find some gaps, which I'm trying to do, because last time, if you remember, we already made a lot of changes and I'm having a hard time actually seeing what can we improve. But I think we can redo this part, the introduction part, plus maybe this one as well, and we can add some more near me and stuff like that. So we have made this change, and I'll be very honest with you, I don't see much space to do the on-page optimization part. And it might look a bit overstuffing, to be honest here, right? A lot of headings containing the main keyword, but believe me when I say this, if you actually analyze the competition, this specific niche is like that only, right? People do kind of overstuffing, and I don't like that, but at the same time Google is actually rewarding them, and whatever works, and we cannot just go against Google and say that, hey, it's not something that you should do or stuff like that, but people are doing that already, right? So what we are gonna do is, we already added it here. Now we are making the change. I'll just click on save, and now the next thing that I'm changing is the menu structure. This is how the menu looks right now, and we'll see what we can make we can change here, right? Just a second. Right, I'm gonna just look at the home page again, because I'll tell you one thing, talking about GBP, the main stuff that impacts rankings as your homepage, the menu structure you're having. So we'll see what we can change here. Changing this from home to dumpster rental Austin, and this is not something which is gonna look pretty spammy, to be honest, because again, we are having several location page on our website, right? So if people are coming and they want to look at the Austin page, they can just click on this, and yeah, maybe they can do the stuff, right? They can make the action that they want to do, right? Maybe they want to call us, or they want to email or stuff like that. Now overall it looks pretty fine. Contact us, blog. I'll just click on save menu. I'll change this one as well. From blog, I'll just select it and click make it resource or resources. I'll just click on save and done, right? First cache, and it's done. We'll just submit this website in Google Search Console again. Now what's the next step? The next step is to make more citations and list our website and business on certain directories, because we are not having that stuff right now. So we'll start with that part. And how do we have to do it? Pretty easy. I'm showing you how exactly you have to do it, right? So just come on Google and search for two stuff. You have to search for, first one, your industry specific directories, second, your city specific directory. For instance, Austin, Texas directory, right? Austin, Texas business directory maybe. Then you have all the stuff here, you know, Chamber of Commerce, whatnot. You're getting a point. Same stuff, dumpster rental directory. And when you do that, you will see certain website or business directory. You could also add business directory. Now, you might not really see a lot of directories in your niche, right? For instance, dumpster rental, you won't find too many directories in this niche, to be honest. So you have to go national then, right? You have to then search for national directories. It's pretty damn easy to search for them, and we'll have to list on them. I'm not gonna do that, honestly. I'm a lazy guy, so I'm just gonna delegate that to my team member, and he would be doing that. And once that's done, I'm gonna show it to you. And yeah, remember that we are gonna do all of these stuff within the timeline. It's not gonna take more time than what I mentioned it previously. Until now, we have worked for like 1.5 hours, and we have done a couple of stuff already. The quality might not be at the best level possible, because at the moment we are just trying to make some changes, and we are just trying to see what could trigger, what could impact rankings and improve rankings. When we are working on clients, obviously the quality has to be much better, right? Be it on page, with description, be it question and answers, whatever we are working on, that particular stuff has to be at the best possible quality. But when we are working on this stuff right now, which I'm showing you guys what impacts ranking and what could potentially impact ranking, you have to get the overall core idea, and obviously you have to do it in a better manner, right? So that's the thing. I'll see you once citation stuff is done. Just a quick update. We cannot do the citation part because time is up. We are done with the 24 hours. Now it's time to see the result, and I'm excited to showcase you that, because I just ran a report and it seems that we got pretty great improvements. Let's see the improvements. Yep. So if you're able to see this, you know, this was a snapshot 2 days ago. So kind of 24 hours prior to our test. You have already seen the report of a couple of months ago, you know, when we did certain stuff. This is how it was looking like 48 hours ago, but the challenge got started like 24 hours ago, and I wanted to kind of take a report 24 hours ago, because it's kind of an ideal time. You're getting a point, right? Now that's one thing. Now let's see what sort of improvements we got within 24 hours. So if you see, this is how the grid is looking right now, and it seems pretty promising. We got really good improvements. If you see, you know, tons of improvements here, 3, 5, 6, a bit losses as well, you know, for instance this one and these two, but the losses are minimal. The improvement is much better if you actually compare to like this. It's much better. And remember, this is pretty much it with what I've shown in the video. So if you are doing whatever I'm showing you, whatever I'm showing you, plus if you are able to do certain other stuff like press releases, a bit of link building, better on page SEO and stuff like that, you would be kind of dominating if you are having kind of approximately same number of reviews and stuff like that. And yeah, that was it for this one, guys. Let me know if you have got any other question. I'm here to answer them. Feel free to comment below. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye. Have a great day. And just a quick note that if in case you want to join our paid community, the link of that would be in the description. So yeah, feel free to check that out.